So the New York Giants signed James Bradberry this past offseason. He was actually a second-round pick of Dave Gettleman when Gettleman was with the Carolina Panthers. In 2018, Bradberry allowed 16 yards per completion, but last season that improved to 11.1 yards per completion. So almost 5 yards, 5-yard difference in yards per completion. So he was giving up less big plays. He wasn't giving up as many big plays last season with Carolina. His pass rating dropped too. He allowed a pass rating of 70 last year, just 1 touchdown. So the advanced metrics, they were in his favor. I thought it was a very, very good free agent signing, especially at the cornerback position. It's tough to find good corners, good lockdown corners, and so far it looks like James Bradberry's that kind of player. Week 1, he allowed a touchdown. Pro Football Reference says 2, but it looks like he only allowed 1 from what I saw. He had 2 passes defended. He forced a fumble. The one thing that I've noticed with James Bradberry, high football IQ, and I noticed this in training camp when there was a video the Giants social media team put out where it looks like Sterling Shepard was going to come down with a touchdown catch, and James Bradberry knocked the football out, as you can see here on the video, and he just punched the football out. That's a veteran play. That's a high IQ football play. So let's look at this play specifically from Sunday's game. James Bradberry doesn't get the INT, but it's great coverage on Allen Robinson. He forces the deflected pass, and Julian Love gets credited with the INT, but that's just great coverage, and that's a great play on the ball by James Bradberry. According to Pro Football Focus, James Bradberry was targeted 6 times, allowing 1 reception on Sunday versus the Bears, 4 passes defended, and an interception that I will show you in the next clip. Overall, the Giants' secondary played pretty well. No Bears pass catcher had more than 3 receptions. Allen Robinson held to 3 receptions himself. So let's watch this play. This is good coverage by James Bradberry on Allen Robinson. He's able to knock this pass down, and it's incomplete. So this play specifically is about a 15-yard gain down the field. Now, what did we talk about 2018 versus 2019 James Bradberry? His yards per completion went down by almost 5 yards. For the most part, he was really minimizing big plays. And right here, that's kind of an example of it. That's about a 15-yard play down the field, fairly big play for an offense that Bradberry takes away by making a great play. So in the first clip, I talked about James Bradberry's high football IQ. His awareness is off the charts. This play on 3rd down in Sunday's game is exactly what I'm talking about. And it's kind of tough to see with the angle, but James Bradberry's not even looking, and he's able to intercept this pass. He knows that Allen Robinson is going up for the pass, and he just takes it right out of his hands. Huge interception on 3rd down. We'll see it again here. Again, the angle not great, but this is just a smart play. He knows Allen Robinson is going up for the pass. He's not looking, but he just snatches it right out of his hands. That is a great play. That's a savvy veteran, high football IQ kind of play.